What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Grey Talks Wrestling. I'm Grey. I'm going to chat about this week's episode of Smackdown. It was a decent episode. There was a few bits that happened in the show, so let's get down to it. They kick it off with their basic format. In-ring promo. Someone comes out, interferes after a couple of lines. Here comes the Usos after Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens cut a little promo. Riddle comes out as well. There's a brawl. And we find out backstage Adam Pearce telling a no-name referee. Do you remember when the refs had names and we remembered them and who they were? Do you remember them days? Tim White, Earl Hebner, those ones. Anyway, yeah, he tells the ref there's a main event match tonight, Riddle versus Solo. I'm sticking around for that, actually. That sounds pretty decent. I want to see that. So we move on to Xavier Woods versus LA Knight. LA Knight has been done dirty out here for a couple of weeks now, and I don't know why. He gets a reaction, he's good on the mic, he's good in the ring. What is going on here, and why is he losing to Xavier Woods? What is that about? And now Woods is moving on to an IC title match, while LA Knight is just left in purgatory. Just mid-card purgatory, doing nothing. Crime. Xavier Woods is dead out here. Has been since the New Day turned babyface. No one cares about them. They're all gone now. And anyone thinks Xavier Woods actually legitimately stands a chance against Gunther, and you're exactly what Gunther thinks Xavier Woods is, a goof. Because he is a goof. He's exactly right, and we all know that. Come on. Did enjoy the little segment backstage with KO, Riddle, Owens. I enjoyed that they told a story throughout the show. Riddle's getting serious for this match. Wasn't his usual goofy self. I enjoyed that. Judgment Day interview backstage. Then they go out to the ring and cut another promo in the ring. And it's another basic formatted promo where they say a few lines. And then out comes whoever their opponents are or whoever they're feuding with. It's the LWO. We get a very, very good match here between Priest and Escobar. Probably the best match of the show. Really good. Escobar steals the show here, man. He was phenomenal in this match. Give him his flowers because that was a very good match. Same for Damian Priest, though. He was in there as well, so you can't discredit what he did in the match. Very, very good match. Really enjoyed it. Priest after the match. There's a little bit of afterbirth. Priest attacking the LWO. And Rey Mysterio makes the save. And they're building towards some sort of match at Backlash. I don't know what they're going to do. I don't see why they don't just do the LWO versus the Judgment Day. You could have Judgment Day. You could have Finn, wherever he was tonight. That's a question. Where the fuck was Finn tonight? But anyway, you could have Finn. You could have Dominic. You could have Damien. And you could have Rhea. 4-person team. Going up against Rey Mysterio. They look like they're going to shift Bad Bunny in there anyway, so he can be in there. You could put Zelina and Escobar in there as well. 4-on-4 LWO versus Judgment Day. Makes sense. There's no one really for Rhea to face at the moment. They're not like it doesn't look like she's going to be facing anyone at Backlash or anytime soon. There's no real opponents for her, so you might as well do this. She's the leader of the Judgment Day anyway, so it makes sense that she's in this match. And you make it a bit bigger. And you feature the LWO people as well. Give Zelina something to do. Let's see what she can do. And if it works well, then we move on to a women's title match between Zelina and Rhea. Please don't do it the other way around. I loved the backstage segment with Heyman, Solo and the Usos, where Heyman just rolls through all the names that Riddle's disgraced in the Anoa'i family, the Uso family, the Fatu family. Names like Afa, Sika, Yokozuna, Umaga, Rikishi, and of course the tribal chief, Roman Reigns. So Solo's doing it for tonight. And we hear Solo speak, and we know by the reaction of the Usos that they mean business, and he means business tonight. Shit's going down. Next up is the tag team title celebration. This was probably the worst segment of the whole show. Just terrible. Terrible. Like, They show a video package of what happened Monday night, why Lita wasn't in the match, why Trish took her place. They didn't show Trish turning on Becky. They left that for another segment later on. Then you've got fireworks. Then you've got awful couple of lines. They give him a couple of lines, and then out comes Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville. They did all right on the mic. They're probably better than the tag team champions, to be honest with you. This was just brutal, the whole segment, and it just shows that these women are just not ready and capable to be on television and have live microphones in their hands. Just shouldn't be happening. They should be doing these pre-taped backstage segments so they get a couple of takes and maybe somehow do something passable. Because at the moment it is absolutely awful and you're just exposing them every time by giving them a live microphone. Why would you do it? They are bloody awful. Nice to see Mac Nakamura back. Squashes Madcap Moss. Not sure if Moss is a heel or a babyface. I'm pretty sure I saw him a couple of weeks ago. He was a babyface. Now he's a heel with Emma, it seemed like. But he lost here to Shinsuke. Of course he did. And I'm hoping they do something with Shinsuke this time round. Very talented in the ring. I'd love to see him against Gunther. I think that would be a banger of a match. Hopefully they're going to go there. Maybe Night of Champions, Money in the Bank, or SummerSlam, somewhere along there. I wouldn't mind seeing that. That would be pretty decent. Cross and Scarlett, little promo, little video package, TikTok. Braun and Ricochet get jumped by the Raiders backstage out of nowhere. So that feud's kicking up again. Put Riddle out. They put Ricochet through a table. And then we get the main event. Riddle's coming out to the ring with Owens and Zayn. Rhino's flying out of his butthole. Solo comes out with Heyman and the Usos. Before the match, Heyman has an historic announcement to make. And that announcement is the tag team titles will be on the line in 2 weeks. But the more interesting part of that segment was when Heyman said that he is losing his patience with you. And the Usos seemed to believe that he was talking to Zayn and Owens. Because they were, at the time, looking straight at, staring out Zayn and Owens. Where, in fact, Heyman was looking at the Usos. I like that. Zayn saw it, Owens saw it, everyone else saw it apart from the Usos. That Paul Heyman was not talking to Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. The tribal chief is losing patience with the Usos, and if they do not win, shit's going to hit the fan. Who knows what could happen in 2 weeks' time. Oh dear, oh dear. Maybe 1 or 2 of the Usos could get traded in the draft. Anyway, the final match, the main event, was a very good match. Did enjoy it, but a lot of interference. It wasn't really needed. But in the end, the right person won, I felt. Solo needed this big win against Riddle. And they're going to carry on this feud between Riddle, Solo, the Bloodline, the Usos, Zayn and Owens. Still got a lot of legs to it, but I enjoyed this episode. Was what it was. Better than Raw. A lot better than Raw. Of course, it was only 2 hours. And they fit a lot of action in there. Didn't feel like a bunch of video packages, replays. Yeah, the promo segments were basic and the same old shit every single time. Just formatted, people stand in the ring, they say a few lines, someone else comes out. It's the same stuff every time on every episode of WWE TV. It's the way they format it. It is so boring. Anyway, let me know what you think down below. Did you enjoy the episode of Smackdown this week? What was your favourite match? Let me know what you thought. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.